Well, provided I finished this review without passing out, since I am on 0 sleep, that will mean I officially did every day this week, Saturday through Friday, which is a rarity for me, and do not expect it from me next week or any time in the near future unless I'm like super in a binge-worthy mood. It just so happened that, again, I'd been working out with the pedal, and it's been really crappy outside, so I've been pretty much just stuck indoors. So, what's there to do but watch anime and make reviews? Am I right? But yeah. So, we'll see if I have this uploaded today. I'm currently working on it at 2:30 p.m. my time. But, you know, it takes a bit to do this, and I am sleepy. So I might just, like, plow through this in an articulate manner as possible, and then I'm going to go crash for a few hours. So, woo! To start with, I would love to say that the animation in this is very beautiful. And I'm not surprised because I believe mappa is behind this, and they are known for gorgeous, gorgeous animation. Most people mention Banana Fish when they talk about mappa, but I never watched Banana Fish because I knew it was sad. Like, I knew it ends sad, like, before it even came out, because I had heard about it, and I was like, I don't really want to, experience that, so I skipped that. But I do know mappa for 2 particular productions, and that is Sarazanma, which is an amazing, amazing anime. I love it. And, of course, my old obsession of Yuri on Ice. Yuri on Ice was definitely my first mappa anime, and it was a great anime. If only a certain movie would come out someday. But like the race that you see at the beginning between this redheaded character and that really creepy clown was visually stunning. I loved it. I really hate skateboarding. I never saw the appeal of it, and it freaks me out, the board. But I still found myself enjoying the scenery. It almost made me want to go to a skateboarding event. And again, this is not something I'm interested in. The only skateboarder I even know is Tony Hawk. The opening of this, I really liked the tone it had, and I liked the music. And it just really gave you a sense, I feel like, of the characters that haven't even come yet, and the ones that you presently know, and like the budding friendship between the white-haired guy and the red-haired guy. So, I mean, that was cool. Also, I see from, was it the opening or the ending, that there's a legit Catboy? Like, I saw that tail moving. I want to know what's going on with that. Do they have hybrid people in this? I feel like I'm going to want to adopt this kid. I'm just saying. The white-haired guy with his name presented above him, Langa? Why do these people have such weird names? I can't. White-haired dude. Canadian dude. He just moved from Canada. I guess his mom's Japanese, but his dad's Canadian. But we don't see a dad, so I'm going to assume the dad is dead, because that is basic anime logic. If you don't see one of the parents, they're probably dead. Oh, yawn. Sorry, I'm tired. Anyways, so red-haired guy. Don't worry, I'll get his name right. Probably another episode if I do another review on this, which will be way more professional than this. His name says an R, dude. I just can't be bothered to look it up. Anyways, so he lives, breathes skateboarding. And he loses a race at the start against a clown because the clown threw frickin' firecrackers or some crap and like totally set his board on fire, which I guess is legal in this race. Whatever. And this guy here is his boss at the skateboarding shop that they work at. And he has the cutest little dog. I love it. I don't normally like dogs, but I love his dog. Oh, and we also get to meet this guy who's, I think his skater name is Cherry Blossom, and he's also called AI. And I think he might have something like a weird complex with his Alexa. I'm not sure. He calls Carla. Either way, his looks are total just daddy material, if you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't mind being hitched to this guy. I'll be the Carla to you. Totally. Anyway, so white-haired guy meets red-haired guy. Again, when white-haired guy is trying to get a job with Cherry Blossom Daddy guy, but he's denied because he's not an adult technically. He's still considered a minor, and he needs a lot of money for whatever reason. And he ends up trying the skateboard that red-haired guy had, and he's terrible. He's just really terrible. And his whole thing is that when he was in Canada, I guess he was like a pro snowboarder, but he doesn't understand skateboards because, there's wheels. Anyway, since red-haired guy broke his wrist or sprained his wrist in the previous race, he can't drive. And they have to deliver a board for one of the people racing. So his boss gives white-haired guy a job of delivering it at this race. But they mess up and they accidentally forget the board and instead try to deliver, red-haired guy whose name starts with an R's board. I'm really sorry about this review, guys. I'm so tired. Then white-haired guy ends up racing for the blonde who was supposed to get the board because the clown was like, somebody has to pay the price. You were supposed to race. Anyway, so the red-haired guy can't race. He's got a broken wrist, right? But, as far as we had known at that time, the white-haired guy just sucked. But he reveals, mentally, I guess, that, he was a snowboarder. And you could tell by certain things that he was doing with the board, that he was a snowboarder. More obviously, the fact that, he taped his feet to the board, which was pretty funny, and the reactions were hilarious. He had a rough start because he clearly didn't know what he was doing at first. But it looks like with the way the episode ended that he probably won. Oh, and we got this vague-looking Hisoka character, and I swear to God, he was thirsting for the white-haired guy. This has to be a queer villain. Obviously it's a villain, but oh my God, the music, the focus on the white-haired dude, the smirk. This guy wants to get in white-haired guy's pants. There's no other explanation. And it doesn't help either that the only stuff I've known from these people is gay stuff. So maybe it's already on my head. I don't know. But this guy's kind of gay. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, he's at the very least lusting after his talents or something like Hisoka did. Oh, when the episode ends with an eye thing, where it really just focuses in on one of the dude's eyes, and inside the eye you can see what is their soulmate, their other half's, thing. That's a huge trope in a lot of, romance stuff, but also in, hero worship and stuff and some other stuff. Anime. God, Hillary, you're so dumb. I'm dumb. But you know what I'm saying. Like, they did the exact same thing in Yuri on Ice at the beginning. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. And that poorly done video was the first episode of Sk8 the Infinity or whatever. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was beautifully animated. The character stuff was pretty intriguing. I'm not 100% on it. Visually, I would give it definitely a 9 out of 10. Character design, 8. But story-wise, it's still kind of meh to me. I'll probably watch at least another 2 episodes before I give it any more, extreme judgment. So, if you guys want, I can do more, episode reviews weekly for at least the next 1 or 2, depending on how things go. I at least want to meet this cat dude, that's for sure. And maybe see a little bit of what this creepy villain dude's deal is. And I'm kind of torn. It might also be because I'm dead tired. That could be my problem. Either way, I only have 3 episodes left of Cheer Boy since I do 2 episode viewings. So that's 3 weeks and it's done. Maybe less if I do 2 a week. We'll see. And like I said, there's only 4 or 5 left of actor song connection. So, I'm going to be down 1 eventually either way. Definitely with Cheer Boys. So, eventually we're going to have to replace. This might be the one, it might not be. Who knows? We will see. Anyways, sorry for the poor quality. I'm going to go to bed now. Please leave comments and interact, and don't forget to check out the other 5 or 6 reviews I did this week. I'm exhausted. Good night.